What up, peeps? Welcome to another episode of Next Frideh. Now this week, it's the second part with our interview with Alex.
Bravo there, chap. You got it there, sir. Very good. Good there,
So,
chap. You got it there, fellow.
I'll be your madness.
You got it, fellow.
Roll the intro.
Yeah, fellow. Yes.
Stay tuned as we continue.
One of the things I learned with being with TOK, you learn to some extent stagecraft. You learn how to do interviews, you know what I mean? You learn how to sometimes answer certain questions. You learn how to, I guess, articulate a lot better and make sure that people understand that, it's not every artist going to be like talking, you don't know and well and this and that. But we actually do have some amount of intelligence and we actually can formulate a proper sentence and use proper diction. You get me? And that is not even with just TOK, but just from an education standpoint, you know, from going to high school and whatever and learning certain things. I learned with TOK as well because we travel the world. I might take off my glasses for that. So because we travel the world and you get a chance to experience different cultures. And you get a chance to see all these different people and how they react to dancehall music, how they react to reggae music, how they react to you as an artist. Oh, you're Jamaican. And the typical, Jamaican, but Mali. You know, the typical reaction you get. But apart from that, TOK, even performing with TOK, we've been able to break ground in certain places that no dancehall artists before. Like we were the first to go Poland, first to go like Finland and these places. You know, even before Sean Paul and Shaggy, certain places. You know what I mean? Like, big up to Sean and Shaggy, obviously. But I'm just saying, as a dancehall act, to can even be like how even some of them white girls say, oh my god, and them like perform for like some teen beat places in like New York and them places where you talk about like 14-year-olds and 15-year-olds and 16, like young audience, like how they would react to like an NSYNC and a Backstreet Boys. So they don't know a lot of these songs. They don't even know. Some of them they do, but a lot of them they don't know. But just how you bring it off the harmony and the image and you understand? I remember first time we were performing on stage in Italy and you have to dodge panty. Read the girl, must step in there. You have to dodge because girl take off them panty and throw off of your on stage. And I mean, it was a good feeling. I mean, obviously a good thing say, I never practiced dance shandy, but you see.
So the whole of them clapping then.
No, but me dodge them. What you mean?
You say you never practiced dance shandy?
No, but I was able, but I finished. I never practiced dance shandy, but I was able to dodge them.
Okay. We'll just
me dodged all of them.
All right,
I dodged all of them. No, brother, don't do that.
All right.
But yeah, so because of that, long story short, experiencing all these different cultures from the EDM to the disco to the jazz, R&B, all these different things, it helps to make me a better all-round artist and all-round performer and it is now showcased in my music. Right. You understand? When you get a chance to experience the world, you become more cultured, I believe, because you're taking in all this information and you're passing on information. You know what I mean? Because you're showcasing the culture. Yeah. Jamaica is a cool place, a cool island, cool people. We're so unique and we stick out I try to say that even though I am Jamaican, I just feel that Jamaicans are the most unique set of people on the planet. And I know it may sound biased. Gear Zero. I know it may sound biased.
Facts.
You understand? But the reality of it is that wherever we go or whatever we do, we are the best of the best. I say it all the time, we're the best of the best and we're the worst of the worst. That is the facts. That is facts.
Can't go wrong.
You understand? If we're going to do something bad, we're going to do out and bad and be the worst at it. But if we decide to do something good, we're going to be the best at it.
Yeah, man.
And we're going to swag with it. And we're going to hype with it. You probably may not like it, but that's how we stay. That's how we stay. That's why sometimes either way you hate it or you're going to love it.
Yeah, man.
But at the same time, you can't go around with it. That is exactly how I look at it. And I put my heart for that one. Trust me. So yeah, it is represented in the music.
What was it like though to kind of adjust from the group setting to the individual setting?
It took some time because is not something that, honestly, personally speaking, I really fully expected. I know we're going through a lot of personal stuff and personal battles, and you kind of feel, say, yo, this is happening, frustration and everybody going to this. But you always thought maybe at the end of it all, you probably see a way through.
Right.
You know, because in your head, you're thinking that, all right, we've worked all this time throughout our lives to get this point. And even going into the clubs when you're underage, and you have all man a trick to say, yo, don't sing that song, because I'm going to get hot every time you sing that song. All them something, you go through I'll dodge gunshot. Remember one time when we were trying to perform, the time we were in high school and we were Silk, the R&B group Silk came to Jamaica. But they were handing out flyers at the schools to get what we got the performance now, trying to get in. Never realized it is a cover charge with the flyer.
Oh,
so we go. It is a flyer get in. So Mr. Ratif, yo, we can't come so far and get a chance to even sing for them. I show so what can do. So man, besides, I scale the fence. So when we scale the fence, a guy Marcus was in the group at the time. Marcus go over the fence first, and then Basie go over. While Basie at the top of the fence now, security come on, bam, bam.
We said security now said no check.
Now said no check. I remember saying we are juvenile now.
Yeah.
Marcus a butt in a bus shot. Marcus was taking it. Marcus big up himself because Marcus a lawyer now. Marcus is taking the time I walk out. Put it up like Marcus completely cool about the whole thing. Basie the on top of the fence, Basie shit. And chuck off of the fence and bust all them in the middle. And then when the show was done, the performances were done or whatever, we talked to the guy at the front and said, we're a group, we just want to meet them and blah, 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 blah. And finally let we in. Because we're young and we meet them and sing and we say, oh, you guys are cool. And obviously not ever come out yet, but it was just a cool experience. Cool experience. So based on that, thinking that, no matter what, because the groups always break up. It's hard to really find groups who stand the test of time. So I was saying to myself, boy, it would be cool to be the exception to the rule. You know what I mean? But it's a part of life, and sometimes as you get older, 4 minds, 4 different men, 4 different thoughts, 4 different directions, you're going to grow apart. It happens. Even in families, it happens as you get older. It's just one of those things that, I never really fully planned for it. So you're like, crap, all right. We broke up now, alright. Even though I thought to do solo stuff from before, you're still not fully ready for something until you actually drop in the middle of it. So you're like, alright, what do I do now? How do I? And then good thing is that through sometimes by happenstance, by chance, you meet somebody and you build a vibe and you start working out, you reach out to a couple of producers, and then you kind of find your own little way, you find your own niche and stuff. And I'm glad to say that to some extent I've been able to do that, because my sound to some extent has changed. Even though it is still my sound from TOK, it has to some extent evolved into something else, because now you're the backup, now you do the first verse, you do the chorus, the second verse, you do the bridge or the breakdown, now you have to do the intro to whatever you want to come, you can't,
because usually as a group you just do your part,
you do your part,
everybody else chip in. Alright,
but cut up again. No, it don't work so now. No, everything fall on you. And it does teach you to have a certain amount of independence and a certain amount of it basically, what are you made of at that point? This is the test now. This is the litmus test. What are you made of? What can you
stand on your own?
You have to stand on your own. You have to prove not only to yourself, but to the, because with everything there are always naysayers.
Yeah, man.
Even sometimes in your own camp there are naysayers who don't believe in your thing. So you have to now find the strength within yourself to believe yourself, regardless of what everybody else is saying.
You have to believe in yourself.
Don't listen about the noise. Focus, and after you focus, then you put out the work.
True.
So it helps to build character and strength, inner strength, and that is what I encourage everybody. I tell people at the time, you know what I mean? Because I'm a firm believer in empowering people, not just, whatever I'm doing is not just to enrich myself, it's also to enrich all those around me. So I always talk about inclusion and trying to support the next man thing and say, yo, you know what? All right, me I do this. Me I get $5 out of this, but here what? You're going to get 2. But here what? And every time me get 5, if you know say you're going to get 2, you're going to want to work that much harder to make my thing work, don't it? Yeah. Because you know say you have you're benefiting directly from it. So it's about, and even if you don't get anything from it financially or whatever, if I can help somebody, I'll help them. You get me? Because it's one and one, and that is where I feel say God bless you. When you help people and you don't do it just for self or for the glorification of being the best and the greatest, you do it because you have a love for it. People will see that. Right. You understand? People always see me and say, oh, you look like, because I don't talk that much sometimes. Yeah. I think you can see. You can do it. pretty boy,
chat to the
worst me I go Kim every day, you know the whole working out thing. I'm trying to work. You understand?
Trouble.
Yeah, trouble. At the end of the day, you can take the good with the bad. All you can do is work on your thing, work on your craft, and just push your best foot forward and make John Q public decide for you. And
Exactly.
You may not work here. You may not work on the grill. You may work at Ireland. You may work whatever. You still will have, or you may work in a Spain, Portugal, or wherever.
Yeah.
You get the point. So the key thing is just to keep working, keep hustling, keep pushing, and regardless of everybody else is saying, just believe in yourself and just keep your focus. And just live right, live my thing at the end of the day, live good with people, brother.
True.
Live with the people.
You can't go wrong right there.
And most importantly, never you forget where you come from. Never you forget who you are, never you forget, I was talking about it earlier.
Right.
The road that you may have taken to get from point A to point B. You could have taken a road from here to from A to B. You could have got A to C. But you know what? You went A to B. So give thanks, even though A to B may have had its bumps and the pothole and and police stop you on the road to A to B. Sleeping police and the waking police them too. You understand? Even though that may have been the case, you still made it to B.
Right.
And you got success by being at point B. Give thanks for that, brother. Remember the struggle to get from A to B. Remember that.
Right.
You understand? C may have been easier to get to, or it may have been harder, you never know, but you took this way. So you have to appreciate it. And that's what I'm saying. Give thanks for even the time I had in TOK.
Yeah.
I would never ever. There has its ups and downs. It wasn't. No relationship is perfect.
Exactly.
No relationship is perfect, and I am at fault in part of it as well. You know what I mean? So I can't say, boy, it's them or whatever the case may be. Everybody have them part to play. It may have been more some than others, whatever the case may be. The reality of it is that it makes you who you are now. And the journey is what makes you more of a man now, and you appreciate it for what it is, because that is what helps you make a better person. You have to give thanks for that. Never you lose track of that.
Take it from a man who has lived the life and the experience,
All over the world, man. I've rode with the best of them, man.
Yeah.
And toured with the greatest of them, man. And still, and the funniest thing where I say, yes, I have to give thanks, because even now, TOK broke up. Yes, TOK broke up. I don't know what other people say, but yes, TOK broke up.
No hopes of getting back together?
I wouldn't say no, because anything is possible.
Never say never.
Never say never, because you never know. I mean, as it is now, TOK is broken up, but everybody does their own thing. And, wish each other well. It is what it is. You do your thing. At the end of the day, we still tour though, because obviously that's the irony of it. The demand is still there.
Exactly.
You have a catalog. People still want to hear your music. So if people come calling for a show, we're going to idiot not to do it. You understand? But that being said, I am just more focused on my personal journey and my personal accomplishment. If it is to be that TOK comes back together, because you never know. I mean, I'm open to it. I would never say never, because in life, I believe that you never say never.
Right.
Because I have to give thanks to what TOK has blessed me with. He has given me this platform. People know me as Alex from TOK.
Yeah.
You understand? So until all the Alex songs go out there and hit,
right,
the humongous market that is out there is still Alex
from TOK.
And it's still a part of me. Even if, because Michael Jackson was Michael Jackson from the Jackson 5 at first.
True.
Justin Timberlake was from NSYNC.
NSYNC, yeah, man.
You get me? Lionel Richie was from the Commodores. I can keep going.
Right.
You get me? So before Michael became Michael, even though he was seen as a star of the Jackson 5,
he was still part of the Jackson 5.
He was still part of the Jackson 5. And that is still a legacy that he has. Even though he became Michael and he eclipsed them completely, where he became Michael
Superstar.
Jackson. He missed us that's what I'm saying, he's a standard. And it does, in so many ways, even the Jacksons remind me of TOK, and you have different groups that remind me of TOK in that sense. Mm-hmm. Even though that may be the case, even some of his show, Michael still do some of the ABC and them songs in him set, because you have to
that's foundation.
Acknowledge and recognize that this is what puts you where you are.
Right.
You can't go around that, brother. And to go around that, personally, I feel that is being ungrateful. That's just me. I call a spade a spade. It's ungrateful.
Okay. And I sense there is more to
not really. There's no, there's no more. It's just facts. It's just in terms
facts.
of in everything, not even with this situation specifically, but just in general. I just believe that anything you do in life, if you can't appreciate your history or your past, it will affect your future. No,
Fair enough. Fair
it is
enough.
not. It is not a
Yeah,
job.
that's fair enough. That's fair enough.
It's just in everything you have to be careful. You know what I mean?
What would you say though? I mean, you yourself said it that most people believe that groups don't normally stay together.
Brother, much time I go up and I get cussed. When I do my solo thing, the man say, yo, when I come back together, me get me get cussed left, right and center from people that say, yo, when I come back together, you miss something, blah blah blah. But
would you encourage youngsters coming up to
of course,
to form
I
groups?
think
and,
that you know what I think.
because there are benefits as well.
I put it to you this way. Teamwork makes a dream work, right?
Yeah.
And if you can put aside self, let go the ego, let go your pride, let go the fact that you think you're all this in a bag of chips, and you can learn to share. Because that's what it is now.
Yeah,
when in a
sure.
group, you have to learn to share. And I've never been a mean and selfish person. You see, if you can't share, then you have a problem.
True.
I am a private person. I don't have a problem sharing. If me have a bun and cheese sandwich or a bulla, and you see yo, break off and it's nothing. It's nothing. Every year I give away, even with me in terms of what God has blessed me, and this is something that I give me. You know. Each year when I'm closet, take out my clothes and sneakers and shoes and stuff, and I give them away.
Okay.
Every year, because at the end of the day, the more you give is not even giving to get back, you know, but you give to feel good in
It's
the
a good feeling.
somebody else out there.
Yeah.
You understand? In need.
Right.
You can't want to have all of everything. You can't.
True.
So that is how I am. So in that sense, I would encourage I'd encourage people to form groups. I don't have a problem with that because at the end of the day, you learn certain qualities. You learn how to share. You learn at the end of the day, you share the workload and you share the reward.
And there are some qualities you wouldn't necessarily be able to no one appreciate as an individual.
Of course,
or
because you
solo
see
act.
sometimes when you're an individual and you have the naysayers them around you, it's different because you probably don't have those who can sometimes keep you back grounded and keep you centered and say, yo, the artist, you know, so really blah blah, that's not right, you know. The feel say you shouldn't do that, you know. And that's something you're not feel that something. When you have people who are supposed to be your peers and them on the same level and we say, alright, we're gonna sing this song.
Right.
Yo, the sky is blue. So yo, I'm not feel that one then. You understand? The sky is purple today.
Yeah.
You understand? And you debate about it respectfully, of course.
Yeah,
obviously, you're going to probably knock heads at time, but respectfully, you figure it out and you're working with. It makes you more rounded of a person, more grounded because your head not in the clouds all the time. Because you have people who are going to tell you anything you want to hear now. As long as you're riding high, but you see where you're gone back on a level.
Yeah,
them are the same people them who are going to chat about you and stabilize your back.
Yeah,
so I think it provides balance.
Yeah.
And I mean, I don't regret it for good, better, worse, or whatever it is. It was a learning experience.
Yeah.
And it helped me to make me who I am now. And that is why I think I am still so blessed. As much as bad stuff happen and tragedy and fight against and the bad mind and the so many different things that has happened throughout my life, I still have to give thanks because I'm still here.
And every experience makes you.
Every experience makes you stronger.
Yeah, man.
And especially COVID. COVID is the biggest and greatest equalizer on the planet. COVID make you learn, say, listen, is either you're going to adapt or die.
True.
You understand? Because everybody get level off.
Yeah,
You plan
man.
big tour.
The thing reset, you know.
Press reset, the great
Yeah.
reset. Humble thyself. You want to go up on tour, humble thyself. You're not going there. You understand? You want to post this, humble thyself. You're not going to do that. You understand?
Yeah,
it teaches you, at the end of the day, as much as you are planning to wipe out, can kill me. No.
My granny always used to tell me that.
Knock on wood.
What the wood?
I used to knock on wood.
Kid wood.
I swear, so I said to Richie last year, I said 2019, I said, brother, 2020 our year, you know, brother. We are come, go take it to them, you know. A few moments later,
Yeah.
2020 goes so, where you think you are going? Hold that. I box it down.
You call a slide tackle, man.
It's a slide tackle. It's a karate kick that box. Slide tackle, brother. It's a karate kick. I think it.
Yeah, man.
You know, but it still, if it wasn't for COVID, I wouldn't have probably started back Spanish. You know, doing
True.
Spanish every day.
They're the ups and
200 and something days, not
to it.
Spanish. Me work on my craft, stay at home and start a business, start working on self.
Right.
You want to start doing, learning an instrument. Different things to help to improve yourself that you are now a more viable commodity.
Right, and COVID kind of give you the time.
Give it time. So, all you have is time, you know.
Exactly.
So if you really, my fundamental point is this. If you don't come out of this whole pandemic being a bigger and better and better skill. You don't necessarily have to start a business or just come out a little bit better than how you went in.
Yeah, man.
You waste your time.
True.
If you don't come out
got
better
the time,
after this, because all you
ready
have
with
is
it.
time.
Yeah.
Is if it's even to be reading books and learn to improve your mind.
True.
You are now a better person now than you were before because now you're more educated. You get me?
Definitely.
You have to use everything. You get lime, make lemonade, brother.
True.
I try to have a positive mindset. As much as sometimes I cuss certain things, I say, shh, it's not going the right way.
Yeah.
I still try to put out positivity in terms of when I speak to people and empower them and encourage them. You know what I mean?
Okay. Yeah, man.
This is a different side of our personality. A lot of people don't know, you see? See, I'm a lover, not a fighter.
So
Yeah,
man. So you know that is the musical side, but in terms of Alex outside of music though, you
Wow.
know,
Also the music, gym.
is it
Wow. Also the music. Because it's like, the craziest thing about that is that because since the group split, I've always had the mindset I have to work 4 times as hard. So
Okay.
it's like music for the most part is not to say the end all and the be all, but I'm just working
Majority
that
of
much
what
harder
it
now.
can, yeah.
I'm a workaholic. So if I'm not at the gym, I've now gone into acting, pick up the bartender stuff. I'm in crew as well. So I mean, dabbling to the in-person.
so I mean, I'm not up to date with the bartender.
Yeah,
you know,
it is the hottest.
But are you're in it now?
Yeah, man. I am.
It's here now.
Yeah, man.
Because
Yeah,
I think
man.
I'm at season.
I'm in season.
I'm at the end of season 2.
I'm at the end of season
So-
4, going into.
No, I'm
season
not reach
5.
so far yet.
I'm at the end of season 3.
Right. So
Yeah,
because I watch up to season 2.
Yeah,
now.
I'm at the end.
I'm
of
gonna
season.
see you yet.
No, man, you don't see me yet, man. Good things come to those. But yeah,
Well, I'm looking forward.
It is the hottest, bar none. It is the hottest.
Yeah, man.
Hottest series on YouTube in Jamaica right now. If you don't know it, you need to get familiar with hashtag the bartender expressions.
Yeah, man, check it out.
JL, you check it out, man. But yeah, yo, big up Alien Brain, aka Arville, the professor. aka Cliffhanger. That I'm new name, you know. A Cliffhanger, I call him. Cliffhanger. Try my Cliffhanger, I call him. But yeah, I always leave you at the edge of the cliff when I'm the theme writing.
Oh dear.
Cliffhanger. But yeah, so that is it. Music, acting, the working out in the gym, spending more time with my family.
Right.
Definitely,
yeah.
that's one thing with the COVID. I try my best to connect with family and stuff, you know, because check my granny and all them stuff. Yeah, man, I'm a tree post in the country and stuff, you know what I mean? I'd
Pronounce that properly, you know.
my granny.
Your granny and
I'm a tree post a country.
okay. No, I'm saying.
and the 2 dogs. But yeah, madam,
Yeah.
fun and joke aside, check the family, because family is important,
Yeah,
especially
man,
in times like
definitely.
these, and especially the ones who are overseas and you cannot see them. Because normally I wouldn't be here for the Christmas holidays and
Okay.
stuff.
Okay.
You know, it's just a way to kind of connect with people who you, and family don't necessarily mean blood, you know.
Right.
Just those people who want better for you and you want better for them, and here we're going to empower each other and we're going to stick all this thing.
True.
That's it.
So,
Yeah.
babes, there you have it.
Yeah.
Another fun and exciting
Yeah.
episode of Next Friday. We're here chilling with Alex this week. And
AK,
it's a
man.
bag of joke.
Yeah, man.
AKA Thriller, AKA.
Everything, yeah, man.
I'm not going to the other AK then. The other AK down for the girl.
In the world, gonna make it a bit.
Yeah, man, but remember to check us out on YouTube at Teino Evans Media. And you don't know, Next Friday is every Friday, so check it out. Remember to like, subscribe, and share, alright?
Man.
We out.